The Broker with the Heart, coming to you live. This time from the office where I'm preparing to do a few things that go on behind the scenes. After you've called me and said, "Hey Mario, can we sell my house today?" This is the next step that I have to follow, preparing a contract. But in between that and the other things that I do, you'll find the market analysis, you'll find a market study, you'll find comparative analysis, you'll find a few things that you need to know to make the best choice on pricing strategy. And that is between what you do when you talk to me and what I do when I get here on the computer. So this part here is nothing more than just me going to input the listing once you've already said, let's put it on the market. So this is what you're seeing. This is what happens next. Now the multiple listing service, which is what you're watching on this part of the clip, is where I input the information based on what you're telling me you have. So one of those things is obviously the address. And in this case, I've started to do some of this with this particular listing. And that is where I'm going to start so that you could see that we have something going on right now. And part of that was where I stopped yesterday, because it's not an all or nothing proposition. I start doing what I can in the moment. And what I could yesterday was input some of this information preliminary. And that is one, the address, as you can see right here. Hopefully it'll open up. Okay, restore listing data because it shut down unexpectedly. I'll say yes. So here it is. This is what it looks like on my end, stuff that you don't see on yours. What you see after it's been put on the market here, this is where we put it in. All this detail is what the individual agent puts in, or the team that the individual agent works with. So this, for me, would be a process being done by my transaction coordinator. That's what they're called in the industry. I call them our customer care representative. So this part here is ensuring that all the information that I need for it to be represented properly on the multiple listing is input. And as you can see, a lot of information. And that's just for one house. Now, at the end of all this, I'm not going to show you step by step, but at the end of all this, you'll see something like this. Let's go with an address that may or may not be on the market, but we're going to go with this address because I've looked this property up in San Bruno. And if I did it correct, it is this one right here. This is what you'll see when I've put all the information. So the information that I put in essentially gets transferred into another algorithm that sends it off to companies like Zillow, Trulia, Redfin, Realtor.com, MaxMyHouse.com, and any other such website that what they call is IDX, Internet Data Exchange, will feature. And this is where the information goes after I've inputted where I showed you. Right there. So with that, I'm going to let you go because there is a lot of work ahead of me with this particular transaction. I'm going to go visit with this client tomorrow, and I want to make sure I bring everything that needs to be brought. As you can see, a lot of details, and that is part of it, not all of it. So on that note, if you are looking for the broker with the heart, a person that knows what he's doing, look me up, maxmyhouse.com, or call me, 650-746-4607. And of course, you could always find me at #TheBrokerWithAHeart. Until next time, now you know.